out by technology, and I really love coding. Like I want to learn how to use these iPads, and maybe like I could code something on them, like learn some more how to code. It'd be a nice experience for me.
Well, we get to do things on it that we haven't really gotten to have a chance to do this year, and I mean, we're going to have planners on there, notes, the school handbook is going to be on there, so we'll have a whole bunch of different apps on there that just show us that technology can really change the world.
I think having a device will help me keep more organized with my learning inside and outside of school.
Because everyone else had technology, I was like, what is that? So I didn't want anyone else to feel that way.
Students getting iPads.
I think it's a good idea. That's how they learn at home, is on iPads and computers. So I think it's a great idea for them to bring it into the schools. And I think it would help them learn into the future of how we're going to be learning from here on out. So I think it's a great idea.
Are you concerned at all?
No concerns really. I think it's a great idea. I don't think there's any negatives at all.
Because he is real savvy using like computers and iPads and things like that, and so he can find something on an iPad quicker than he can in the dictionary. So I think that it's now, since technology is improving.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, it should broaden everything. I mean, the internet has made everything so accessible that, I mean, he looks at pictures of, you know, Iceland and the Arctic, and when we were in school, we just kind of imagined it, and sometimes it was completely wrong.
Yeah, I think it's going to help them teach responsibility. Use technology everywhere else. So might as well let them learn now and just get used to it. It's only going to get more in-depth the further along they go. So
I'm really excited about getting an iPad, but I'm kind of nervous because I don't know what will happen with kids who might cyberbully.
Taking home an iPad?
I don't have any concerns. I guess as a parent, the liability is a little bit of a concern. I just wonder how that's going to work.
I think it's great that the schools now finally, your school is getting the opportunity now to be able to keep up with technology today that's in their homes. So being able to, for students who may not have laptops at homes and things like that anyways, like they do here at school, they actually will now be able to have 24-hour access, which is something that I never grew up with. I mean, how awesome is that, right?
Right.
I see it kind of as a double-edged sword on that. It's great that they have all this information at their fingertips, and I really want them to have that opportunity to be able to get things done in an expedient manner. Something that would have taken me to do a report in like a week, they can actually probably get done in like 2 to 3 days because they'll have access to that the entire time. Whereas, before when I was a kid, we had, from like 8 to 5 or 8 to 6 at the library. So I find that interesting that they'll be able to do all that. So
I would say to parents that this is an opportunity for them to really connect with their students and to really show their students how invested they are in their students being successful, and also it gives them the opportunity to learn from their students. Because a lot of parents, the anxiety from my own experience and from talking to other parents, the anxiety comes a lot of it from the unknown. I don't know how to use this tool. I have heard a lot of horror stories about online safety and the challenges of that, which is absolutely legitimate. And so having the student being able to show his or her parents that they can be responsible or not, whether it's physically with the device or in the different online forums or tools that they can access or sites that they can access or content that they can create, gives parents a really a direct line to being able to monitor that with students, to talk with students, and to teach them about how they expect their students to develop as citizens, as digital citizens, and also their students can show their parents the new tools that parents maybe don't know anything about. So it's learning on both sides.